Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow morning. The air feels calm. The streets are quiet, and sunlight pours into your room like it always has. It's ordinary, safe, familiar, but in reality, something catastrophic has already happened. You just don't know it yet, because 8 minutes ago, the sun exploded, and in just a matter of time, you will see the last sunrise humanity will ever know. This is the terrifying truth about our star. For billions of years, the sun has been our lifeline, our anchor in the endless night of space. It gave us warmth, it carved the seasons, it painted the skies with dawn and dusk. Without it, Earth would be nothing more than a frozen rock. Yet, in this scenario, the very thing that gives us life becomes the very thing that ends it. Let's pause for a moment and ask the question directly. What if the sun exploded tomorrow? The first thing to understand is this: we wouldn't even know right away. The sun is about 150 million kilometers from Earth. That means everything we see, every ray of light, every flicker of warmth is already 8 minutes old. If the sun exploded this very instant, for 8 long minutes we'd go about our day as if nothing had happened. You'd brush your teeth, drink your morning coffee, maybe check your phone. While outside, the fate of humanity has already been sealed. Those 8 minutes would be the cruelest countdown in history. And then it arrives. When the explosion reaches Earth, it wouldn't look like anything we've ever seen. Imagine the brightest light you could possibly imagine, and then multiply it by 1 billion. The sky would erupt in a blinding flash, hotter than anything our world could endure. Temperatures would spike instantly, oceans would begin to boil, forests would ignite, and the very air would feel like fire. It wouldn't matter if you were in New York, Tokyo, or the middle of the Sahara. The entire planet would be swallowed in a wave of destruction. The blast would strip away the atmosphere itself. Our protective shield would vanish, and Earth's surface would be left naked to the fury of space. In less than an hour, our world, the oceans, the mountains, the cities, the people, would be reduced to silence. Humanity wouldn't even have the chance to fight back. But the sun exploding isn't just Earth's tragedy. It's the death of the entire solar system. Planets like Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn would be blasted apart. Their orbits would collapse without the sun's gravitational pull, scattering them into the void. Moons, asteroids, comets, all torn from their homes, drifting aimlessly through the galaxy. The solar system, which has stood steady for 4.6 billion years, would unravel in a matter of days. Imagine looking at the night sky, except instead of constellations, you see the wreckage of worlds, scattered stardust where planets once orbited. The place we called home, gone. But here's the strange part. While for us this is the ultimate end, for the universe, it's just another beginning. A supernova, the kind of explosion we're imagining, is violent, yes, but it's also beautiful. It's in these fiery deaths of stars that the universe forges its greatest treasures. The gold in your jewelry, the iron in your blood, the oxygen you breathe. All of it was born in the heart of a star that exploded long before the sun ever existed. If the sun exploded, it would scatter its ashes, and within those ashes lie the seeds of new stars, new planets, maybe even new life. In some distant galaxy, billions of years later, beings we cannot imagine may rise, and their sky will shine with light created by our sun's death. So in a way, our destruction would not be the end. It would be a gift to the universe, a reminder that death and creation are woven together. But let's bring it back to us, to you, to me. If tomorrow truly was our last day, what would it mean? We spend so much of our lives worrying about things that, in the face of an exploding star, suddenly don't matter at all. Deadlines, arguments, the trivial routines of everyday life. When the sun explodes, none of it will matter. The only thing that will remain is the love we shared, the lives we touched, the small flickers of kindness and memory we left behind. That's the paradox of imagining the sun's explosion. On the one hand, it terrifies us because it shows us how fragile our existence really is. But on the other hand, it humbles us because it reminds us of what's truly important. We are not permanent. We are temporary stardust. And that's exactly what makes our time here so precious. So what if the sun exploded tomorrow? The truth is, the Earth would burn, the solar system would collapse, and humanity would end. But the universe would go on. In fact, it would flourish, fed by the ashes of our star. Our ending would be another beginning. And maybe that's the lesson we can take from this terrifying idea. Life is fragile. The universe is vast. Nothing is guaranteed, which means every sunrise you see, every person you love, every dream you chase, matters more than you think. Because someday, whether tomorrow or billions of years from now, it all comes to an end. So while we're still here, make it count.